What happened to you and your ex? What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, finally. It has been, I'm so ashamed. It's been too long, not too long, not 3 long, not 4 long. It's been 5 long. I have no excuse for not making another video, and I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry, you guys, but I'm back now. I don't know if that helps. Yeah, if you remember me, I'm back. Today's video is a Q&A. I reached out to you guys on my social media. You guys suggested a Q&A, and then I told you guys that you can ask me anything you want, so you inbox me questions in my DM, whatever. By the way, try to ignore these obnoxious tan lines, and my arms look darker than my face right now because I got a tan. I just got back from the beach and my foundation is lighter. But I just got back from the beach, so yeah, let's just focus on the questions. Let's just get started. First question, do you have any piercings or tattoos? Yes, well, no. I have no tattoos. I am terrified of tattoos. I don't think I'll ever get a tattoo. I'm not scared of needles or anything. I just have, I don't know. There's nothing that I want permanently on my body. But I do have piercings. I have my tragus pierced. You can see it. I got my tragus pierced. I think it was March of this year. You know, normal ear piercings. I still have my belly button pierced. Woo! Who takes your pictures? It just depends. Usually it's like, I live with my cousin, so usually she'll take my pictures, but she gets really annoyed when I ask her to take my pictures for me. I'll take whoever I can get because, you know, I'm desperate for a good picture. But my mom takes a lot of my pictures when I'm around her. My brother actually takes pretty good pictures of me. And my best friends take like the best pictures of me. Professional pictures, I've worked with different photographers, so yeah. It's either photographers or family members that take my pictures. How often do you work out? So many people ask me this, and it's not even for the sake of this Q&A, but I get this question all the time, so I'm gonna answer it here, now, and once and for all. So, ears on. I work out 4 to 5 times a week, sometimes 5 to 6. It just depends on if I'm feeling fat that week or however my week is going. I just work out and do my thing in the gym. How you get a fat booty? I don't know, y'all really think my booty's fat? Do y'all think, let me stand up for y'all. Hey. I don't know, but I eat and I do squats. And that's it. Where are you from? I hate talking about where I'm from. I'm from LA. not the city LA. The state LA. Louisiana. Yeah. Your girl's from Louisiana. Like, I grew up in small town New Iberia, Louisiana. Born and raised here. Well, actually, I was born here. I moved to Florida for a few years. I don't know how long. I was a kid for my dad to go to school. I lived in Naples, Florida, and I lived in Tampa, Florida. And after that, I moved back here, and I've been here ever since. Now I'm in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and I go to college at LSU. So yeah, I cannot wait to get the heck up out of here. Do you speak Spanish or any other second language? Yo hablo español, pero un poquito. How old would you consider for dating a man? Okay, guys are already less mature and young-minded in the head, so ideally 1 to 2 years older than me is like perfect age for me. can't deal with younger boys because they don't know how to handle me. 4 years is like the max, the limit. Like I wouldn't date anyone who's older than 4 years older than me, because that's just kind of, at that point, like they're at different stages of their life than I am. Like, let's see, 4 years older than me. 3 years is okay. I have to think about it, but yeah, definitely not older than 4 years. I'd feel uncomfortable. Which sport would you choose, gymnastics or track? If you don't know me, then you wouldn't know that I did both of these sports. By far, gymnastics will always be my favorite sport because it's just so cool. Like, it's just cool to fly through the air, and it was inside. Track was outside and it was hot, and no, it killed me. Are you the only daughter? Yes, I am the only girl out of all of my siblings. I have 3 younger brothers. How tall are you? 5'3". What happened to you and your ex? Oh. Excuse me for a second. Oh my Lanta. Can't take it. Story time. Okay, so I was actually debating on if I should answer this question just for the sake of privacy, and I don't want to, you know, stir the pot. I don't want no smoke. I'm good with the way things are now. I'm perfectly fine. But on the other hand, it's like, okay, it happened. What's done is done. It is what it is. Also, I feel like if you know me personally and you know who I dated and whatever, I'm pretty sure there's speculations and maybe even rumors going around. So why not just clear the air and tell you what really happened? Let me just give you a little bit of background information. We were about to make 2 years, and throughout the relationship, I will say he did have his slip-ups here and there. You know, wasn't completely 100% loyal. I'm not just gonna sit here and bash him out because I made mistakes too. Nobody's perfect, but I would never like do the things he did to me to him or to anyone. The bad thing about it was that I would take him back. Like after every time he would screw up, like I would just accept it, forgive him, move on, and we would try to start fresh. But that's where I messed up at, because I taught him that it was okay to do the things he did to me, and I was just gonna be right there. Like I was just gonna take him back every time. So that made him like think and feel that he could do whatever, and I was just gonna be there. And that's what you can't do, because he's gonna treat you however he wants to treat you, and you're just gonna be a little puppy dog following after him, and you can't do that. When it was time for us to go to college, we thought, well, I thought we could make the distance thing work. He was gonna be 2.5 hours away from me, which to me isn't that bad, because I've seen couples do like out-of-state relationships. That's just hard, but I've seen it happen. And so I thought, you know, we could make 2.5 hours work. I mean, I thought it would work. Apparently not. The night we broke up, he was out there, I was here, and I was working. I worked until 10. I got off at 10 at night. And I was gonna go out there and see him, spend the night, spend some time with him or whatever. So it was really late. I left the house at like 12:30, and I got there at like 2:30 in the morning. And so he was like, come meet me at this hotel. He sent me the location. I drove out there, and when I got to the hotel, he opens the door, and then there's another girl sitting on the bed. And we just all kind of stood there like looking at each other like, what the hell is going on? He had planned it like out that way. Like he planned for me to walk in while she was there, because that's just how he wanted to break the news to me, which I think is kind of like, why would you do that? Like, there's so many other ways you could have told me that you're seeing somebody else. You didn't have to make me drive 2.5 hours at 12 a.m. to tell me this. Like, where's my gas money? And so yeah, I'm not gonna get too much into detail what happened, but I turned back around and went home that same night. I called my best friend up. I'm like, yo, and I cried like that the whole way home. I got back at like 6 in the morning, and yeah, that's what happened. Like I said, I'm not here to bash him out or anything. It is what it is, and it happened, so it happened. Moving on from that, do you have any birthmarks or beauty marks? Yes, of course. I have beauty marks or moles, whatever you want to call them, like all over my body. I don't know if you can see it because I have makeup on, but I have one right here. I have one on my wrist. I have them in the most weirdest spots. I actually have one in my eyebrow. You can't see it right now. I have one on my big toe. I have one on my thigh. I have one on my hip. I have them all over. I have a birthmark on my wrist. It's kind of shaped like a heart. I think it's cool. See it? And I also have one like on my stomach. But right there. Yeah, that's all. Oh, I have one that's like on the top of my booty crack. What is your passion? What makes you happy? And what keeps you motivated? I feel like I have a newly found passion, and that's modeling. It just makes me feel like really good about myself. I love doing it. Modeling really is like something I want to do for like the rest of my life, or as long as I can, because I love doing it. I truly, genuinely love to model. What makes you happy? I'm the happiest when I can make others happy. If I can change somebody else's mood, if I can make them feel better about themselves, if I can make them feel better about a situation, that makes me happy. And when I see it, like when I see I'm changing their attitudes, like that's like, wow, like I really see like my impact on others, and that's an eye-opener for me. And I'm like, wow, like that makes me feel good inside. Like I'm really happy when I can make other people happy. That's just the way I am. If I can do something to make a difference, that makes me happy. And food makes me happy. What keeps you motivated? I'm a very determined person, and just realizing that I have goals and remembering those goals every day, that's enough for me. That's enough to keep me motivated, because I know how bad I want it. I'm gonna go after it. And just to like think about that constantly, it keeps me motivated. Looking towards like what I really want in life, that helps me out a lot. I really feel like that motivates me the most. Being that I'm already a pretty ambitious person, that just keeps me on my toes, keeps me going. What is your nationality? I don't know. I really don't know. My mom tells me I'm black, and we go as black, but really there's like, our family is so diverse. Like I'm mixed with a lot, and it's not like down the line or anything, because I know everybody has a little bit of something from everywhere in them, but like this is like pretty immediate. Like I'm mixed with a lot. I know that there's some Irish, there's some French Canadian, there's some Creek Cherokee Indian tribe, I don't know. What else? Oh, I do have like actual Chinese cousins. Like I really want to take a DNA test so that I can know for real, so that next time somebody asks me, I can be like, I'm this, and this. What have you learned from your past relationship? The main thing I learned from my past relationship is to not be as gullible, to not let somebody walk over me like that. I've learned who I am, like, you're not about to play me like that. And that's what I took from my last relationship, and it's really molded me into the person I am, and I love who I am right now. Like, nobody can touch me. I also learned to not settle. Like, I'm not just gonna settle for anything. Like, I know what I deserve, I know my worth, and I'm not gonna settle for anything less than what I deserve. What's the craziest thing that's ever happened to you? What do you consider crazy? I don't know. I got my head stuck in a stair railing once. What you've cried the most for? I'd have to say when my grandfather died. Are you the fight or flight person in any situation? It depends on the situation. It just depends. Like, if somebody breaks their neck in front of me, I'm gonna be like, help, somebody help. Like, I'm not gonna know what to do. But if it's like not as serious of a situation, I'm gonna be like, okay, I got this, let's go. What's your opinion on guys having girl best friends and girls having guy best friends? I can't have a guy best friend. I tried. I tried having a guy best friend, but they always end up falling for me. No, I really wish I could just have somebody, like a guy I can go. Well, I kind of do have one, but I think it's cute. I think it's cool. What's your diet and what's some tips on getting thick? Cause look, okay, I'm not on a diet. I tried dieting, I tried eating healthy, and like I'll do it for a little while, but then it's like, okay, I like ice cream, I like donuts, I like burgers, I like french fries, I like chicken tenders. I will say, like, every now and then I like choose the healthier route, but I eat what I want for the most part. And I'm very blessed that I can eat whatever I want and it doesn't have much of an effect on my body. Like, I thank God for that, because I know a lot of people aren't like that. So everyone is different. What works for me may not work for you, and what works for you may not work for me, but I know I can eat whatever I want and still do what I do and be okay. I don't want to hear it. I know that eating unhealthy isn't good for working out, but I will say when I do eat healthier that I'm more energized, I feel better, you know, I feel good when I work out. But eating healthier is just so much more work. And as far as getting thick, girl, do your squats and eat. Do your squats, honey. Let me tell you, do your squats. One more time. Do your squats. And find exercises that work for you. Find a meal plan if you have to. That's my advice on getting thick. I'm tired of talking. Okay, what would you say to any teenage girl who wants to pursue her dreams but is lost? I would just tell her, never give up. Figure out where your goal is and figure out a path to get to your goal. Like, figure out what steps you're gonna take to get where you want to be, and then you shouldn't be lost. Once you figure out like your game plan, you have to stick to it and you have to do it to make what you want happen. It's not gonna just be handed to you. You have to work for what you want. Try to stay focused and just keep remembering what you really want, and that should steer you clear. I mean, I know it can be overwhelming sometimes. I get overwhelmed easily. If you get overwhelmed, just breathe, realize you're not alone, and you don't have to go through this alone. What's your night routine for your hair? Nothing. I do nothing for my hair at night. If it's down, it's down. If it's up, I leave it. Sometimes if it's in a bun, I'll take it down and wear it down to sleep. But I don't do anything, and I just wake up and it looks like this. I will say that I do sleep on satin sheets.
Waiting for you on some $1,000 sheets.
I feel that having like silk or satin as a pillowcase is better for your hair instead of like cotton. Cotton will tend to break your hair and make it more frizzy in the morning if you have curly hair. So that's why I sleep on satin or silk pillowcases, and I've been doing that since I was a kid. How are you able to be so happy and positive even after the fuckboy drama and life issues? You know, I wasn't gonna curse on here, but it is what it is. Fuckboys are gonna be fuckboys, and my life is gonna go on without them. I'm not gonna let someone else, whoever it is, ruin my happiness. Like, that's never gonna happen. Why would I let someone who doesn't even value my time or me as a person ruin how I feel? Like, I will never let that happen ever again. And I'm at a point in my life where I love who I am. Like, nobody can mess that up for me. So I just feel like boys are gonna be boys. That's why I just go about my business, and like, I don't even let it faze me. Like, I don't. And as far as life issues, I have been through a lot in my life. I've been through so much, and I know like there's some people who's been through more than me, and there's some people who've been through less than me, but I feel like I've been through a lot, especially in this past year. And what I've come to realize is that I always get through it, even when there's times when I feel like there's no way out of this, or I feel like, oh my god, like what am I gonna do? Like, I get so depressed, I get so like just hung up over it, but I always make it out. And if you see me today, you will be like, you wouldn't guess like how much I've been through, because I don't show it. Being positive, being happy, that just helps with everything. I know it's not the end of the world. I know I'm gonna make it. So I just take it step by step until the issue's resolved, and yeah, like, I'm gonna make it through. I always know that God's on my side. He will not put anything in my path that he knows I can't handle. And if I know that, then I let literally nothing faze me. Nothing fazes me. That's what makes me the way I am. That's what makes me a happy person, because I eliminate all that toxic mess out of my life. Like, I don't give it the time of day. So I feel like that really helps too. At the end of the day, people are gonna be people, and life is life. And you just gotta roll with the punches and keep pushing through. And as long as you have a positive mentality, and as long as you not let anyone be in control of your emotions, you're gonna be straight. Like, you'll be a happy person. If it was your last day on earth, who would you spend it with and why? Can I take more than one person? Well, they weren't specific enough, so I'm taking more than one person. I'm taking my mama, I'm taking my brothers, I'm taking my grandmother, and I'm gonna take Jesus, because he gonna save us through this mess. Because it's the end of the world, my last day on earth, and there are people that love me. So I want to feel loved on my last day on earth. I don't want to think about death. Who is your biggest fan? I didn't know I had fans. Apparently I do. And I'm guessing it's whoever asked this question. What is love to you? Love is pretty powerful. Love is just, it's warmth. Love makes me feel comfortable. Love makes me feel like just home. It just makes me feel like at peace. It makes me feel good inside. Last but not least, one word you would best use to describe yourself. I hate talking about myself. I hate describing myself. But okay, if I have to use one word, there's a few words that can describe me. Why just one? Goofy. Goofy is what I'm going with. But I would also say things like ambitious and wise and cute. Yeah, I don't know. There's a bunch of words I can use, but for one, I'm definitely goofy. Okay, you guys, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you know more about me now. But yeah, if this video was lame, then it's your fault because you asked lame questions. I'm kidding. I don't think it was lame. I think y'all asked pretty good questions. Y'all had me on some of those. Whew, like I really feel like one with myself now. Like I had like a spiritual check. I will be back with more, and hopefully it won't take me as long to make another video. I don't know. I'll be back. I will be back for sure. So just leave comments below on what you want my next video to be, and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and make sure you follow me on Instagram. It's at princess.cam. OG. Yeah, that's it, you guys. I'm gonna go get me something to eat because I'm hungry. I'll see you guys next time.